Card, it's time to put our money where our dick was. We've got so the house settlement, the house settlement's going on, right? Right?
Yeah, it's going on,
It's
Greg. It
going
is.
on, Card. It's going
It
on.
is
Yeah,
going on.
yeah. So basically, if you're unfamiliar with what has happened in college sports in the last couple of days here, there has been a settlement agreed upon by I believe, is this a federal judge? Who has okayed a $2.8 billion settlement that is going to back pay players. There will be $2.8 billion in damages paid out over the next 10 years to athletes who competed in college anytime from 2016 through the present day. Going forward, every school can pay its athletes up to a certain limit. There's going to be real money involved going to real players in real time. But we're going back to 2016. Anyone who played college basketball since then is loving this news. You're going to get a paycheck at some point in the next decade. I thought it would be fun to figure out who we think the most 10 profitable athletes since 2016 will be. Who's going to get the most money in terms of back pay from this settlement?
Ooh, okay. This is fun.
Are we
This is.
only doing college basketball for this?
I feel like we should, right?
Let's just do college basketball. So we're looking for the 10 college basketball players since 2016 that will get the most back pay. There's only one first answer, right?
The most back pay in NIL.
Who would have made the most NIL since 2016?
Is there an obvious answer?
It's Zion.
I forgot he missed it. Yeah, it'd be Zion.
It'd
Yeah,
have to be
100%.
Zion. The
Have to
high
be Zion.
school hype with him, how good he was at Duke. Yeah, I think Zion would have to be one. But from there, I don't really know where to go with this list.
Hmm. Where's Adrian Nunez on this list?
I don't think very high.
Okay, just going through here. Um, it says 2016. I mean, what would Trey Young fall into this list?
Trae Young could be on the list, but he wasn't going to get a ton coming in, I don't think. Right?
He's a top 10 player.
He ended up at well, he was not a top 10 player when he committed to Oklahoma.
Yeah, he was.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
He was not.
Yeah, I promise you he was.
I would bet my life on this. No, he wasn't.
Let's do it.
Okay. Trae Young was the 30th ranked player in the country.
What?
Correct. It
Oh,
was a huge element of his year at Oklahoma was he was like just way better the first game than anybody expected.
alrighty then.
Yeah. So I don't think he would be on the list. He maybe by the end of the year he might have earned it, but I think it's more so like basically what AJ DeBance is doing, right? Guys that would have gotten like $7 million just to attend a school.
Yeah, I mean, it's AJ. Well, AJ Demanis is not getting back paid because he's on this. He's
He's not getting back paid. I got one that I think would be pretty high here that I'm surprised you haven't mentioned yet.
talking to me.
Lonzo Ball.
Lonzo Ball would definitely be on there.
There was a whole circus associated with him. In fact, if we really wanted to be cute, he didn't play college basketball, but it would have been Lonzo and LaMelo here.
It would have been.
They would have gotten an insane number to play college basketball.
That's facts.
All right, so
Yeah.
let's put LaMelo on here. It's our list. We can do what we want. Who else?
Trying to go through to see make because honestly, there's some really good choices that don't meet the cutoff.
Yep.
But do we think people like Buddy Hield would make this list?
Yeah, maybe one of those guys that would have like stayed in college 4
Or
years.
like, or honestly, you know, it's on this, Brunson has to be on this list.
This video is brought to you by NBA 2KLab.com. 2K Lab worked with us last summer as well. And they're one of our favorite entities in all of sports gaming. We want to show you their college basketball stadium locator challenge game. And I'm going to share a screen right now as we do this. South Carolina, bang. Oh,
Ooh,
okay, that's pretty good. Next, North Carolina. Why are we only getting the Carolinas?
please
Bang.
lock in.
St. John's. That's New
New
York.
York.
Bang.
Where's New Jersey?
We're on fire. Colorado. I actually don't know what state Colorado is.
It's It's in Colorado. There's a state of
Is that
Colorado.
this one?
It's to the right of Phoenix.
Anyway, you get the picture. This game's really fun. They've got more games as well, like Guess the NBA Player, Mystery Fantasy Draft, and more. Stay tuned for all of the college football content and games that they'll be putting together to help you get the best experience out of college football 26. Back to the video. Oh, you think like, well, would Nova have just started paying him out the ass to keep him?
I feel like, yeah,
You think so?
I think so.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, so I think Brunson's on there.
Okay. Why
Um,
do I feel like Chet would have been pretty high here?
Cheddar, shit, even Suggs. I'm trying to think we're missing anybody though. Honestly, would it be another Gonzaga? Like, would Timmy be high on there?
I mean, Timmy might have just stayed in college and earned a bunch, but he also didn't. He seemed like a I'm just happy in Gonzaga type guy.
Yeah, I don't know if Gonzaga people can make it.
Yeah, maybe not. Um, hmm. I
Does
don't know.
Denzel Valentine make the cutoff?
He was pre. I guess he had 1 year, right? He played in 16, but
Yeah.
he was kind of before it. There's a couple I'll get to. Do you want to put Chet on or no?
Personally, I do, but I feel like people might push back at that.
We have Zion, Lonzo, LaMelo, Jalen Brunson, Chet. Let me spitball a bunch of other potential options at you really quickly. Obi Toppin. Would Obi at Dayton have basically taken like $10 million to go to a different school after Dayton?
Yes.
Probably.
Yes.
All right, so let's put Obi on the list. Kofi Coburn is kind of in the mold of a guy who would have returned to school for a huge paycheck. And there's probably a few others like that that we could think of that we haven't hit on, but they wouldn't have had a ton coming in. But like by the time Kofi was like in the portal and decided to just go overseas, wouldn't he have had $8 million to play somewhere?
Didn't he, or didn't he just turn that down?
I don't know how
I thought
much.
I thought the end of his reign was kind of like in that first year of NIL.
I guess it was, yeah. It was coming in
But
23 season. So we can leave
I,
Kofi off the list, but
no, I think no, I'm not saying that. I do think that there is a little bit of that to it.
that's fine. I'm looking for like that archetype though, right? Like a guy who would have stayed longer for money.
Oh,
We have 6 guys on the list. We need 4 more right now.
okay. I'm working. I mean, the thing is, like some of the guys that could have came back weren't necessarily that great. They just would have made more money. Like imagine if Aaron Henry came back.
Yeah, but like,
I think someone would have paid him a lot of money.
yeah.
Maybe not Michigan State, but somebody.
Yeah, I don't know if he's top 20, like would have came back for 1 year guys since 2016, but maybe.
That's semi-fair.
Maybe. About like Biggie Swanigan, like another guy who finished his sophomore year, was an All-American, goes league, but knows he's not going to be an NBA player. Like, couldn't he have stayed in college for 2 more years, gotten massive checks, and dominated the sport?
That's kind of true. So I kind of see the angle you're taking right now. We're looking more for guys that just made a mistake by going to the NBA.
I think it's a mix. You have like the Zions who in 1 year would have made so much absurd money. And then you've got like guys who were great that needed to go get paid while they could that would have stayed. And I mean, imagine if like Caleb stayed in school and got Yaxel money back to back years as a junior and senior somewhere, you know?
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's definitely fair to
So
say.
I'm going to pull rank. I want to put Caleb Swanigan on the list. We need 3 more names.
Is it getting too cute to put Edie on the list?
You disqualified Kofi for being too late, and then now you want Edie, who played later than Kofi did.
Okay, that's fair.
I was wondering if you were going to say this name unprompted without me. Miles Bridges.
I mean, if he came back for Tum Tum, he probably would have came back for the bag.
This is a take I've held for quite a while that I've been terrified to say out loud. Miles Bridges never commits to Michigan State in the NIL era.
You don't think?
Miles Bridges takes the biggest bag offered to him out of high school, which would have been enormous from Kentucky or somewhere else. And if he did decide to do 2 years, he would have gotten paid handsomely to do it.
That's fair. That's a fair point. Yeah, he probably deserves to be there. Throw redacted on there.
All right, we're gonna put redacted on the list. I don't even have any more. Do you have any more?
Thing is, like that, the cutoff date, like, just kind of kills it for me.
All right, let's just call it. Let's put Trey Young because you said Trey
Like,
Young.
like Trey Burke should be on this list,
Yeah, let's put Trey Young on there because I like the Trey Young shout.
or
And
Evan Turner would be another one I throw on there. Blake Griffin, maybe.
I'm putting Trey Young and John Morant to end our list. So our top
Thank you.
10 deserve back play. Who will get the most back pay? Zion Williamson, Lonzo Ball, LaMelo Ball would have. Jalen Brunson, Chet Holmgren, Obi Toppin, Caleb Swanigan, Miles Bridges, Trey Young, John Morant,
One more we forgot. Carson Edwards should be on here. Throw him at the end.
and Carson Edwards as 11.
Thank you.